again and welcome to Game Club. Today I will be playing New Corp Order. Now we can play this in multiplayer mode, but I think I'll just play it just on my own because I love solo games. So today you'll see a complete playthrough of it, then I'll review it, and then maybe I'll actually have to unbox it as well beforehand. But join us as we play and review and unbox New Corp Order. Right, join us now as we do the unboxing of New Corp Order. Now, New Corp Order is a game from Two Tomatoes, and it's designed by Miguel Baruch. I think it's Baruch. Right, let me just take the box off. It's proving slightly difficult. Just to note, the artwork is, I would say it's kind of cyberpunk, that kind of classic 30s-esque sci-fi. I'm not a major fan of it, but you know, it does the job. The instructions, I mean, they're pretty weighty. They have pretty much in, I think, 6-7 languages. You've got German, French, Spanish, English, sorry, 4 languages, pardon me. Pretty well outlined. You have your company cards, which is slight mess here, but so we've got our company cards, which are here. You can see those. We've got those are some online marketing, broadcast network, ambient advertising, print media, guerrilla marketing. There you can see. I like this artwork, really do. It's beautiful. Then we've got our cards, which all have their objective cards, and they have behind the symbols of what each represents. You've got your little cubes, which actually were once in this bag, but now been moved out. And then you have your cards here for the draw cards as well, which once again, very nicely designed. And I'll say that one thing that they've certainly done here is had a consistency of vision, which has really helped the look and the feel of the game, even if the game feels slightly paranoid, but that's just an opinion on my end. Now, if we look at the tokens here, let's just make sure we've got them all in place. Right, I'm going to go ahead and play a solo play game. Join me as I play New Corp Order solo. Right, here's everything to play a single player game. I'm just going to take a little sip of glass of water. Okay, so here's everything you need for a single player game. You need your cards, which have the conglomerates on them, which oddly enough are in the wrong direction. Seemingly some of them are in the wrong direction. There we go, turn all those correctly and just give them a quick shuffle. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more just for luck. There we go, brilliant. So they'll go here, and I'll have the discard pile there as well. Then we've got the objective cards, which I'll just shuffle as well. I won't draw these until after I've done the tile laying, but then the objective cards should have that on the back, and I'll have the objective on the other side. Right, so I need a 4x3 grid. Just to show you, this is the most important thing. This is the ODS. The ODS is the Omnidyne group. I think they're called the Omnidyne Systems group. That signifies their move, and we'll put that there. Now what we do is we need 4x3 grid. First card, 1, second card, 2, third card, 3, fourth card, 4, then again 1, interesting, 2, or finally, now we need just one more card left again, or 2 more cards, 3, 4, there we go, 1 left to go, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. So checking to make sure, yeah, everything is represented in there, brilliant. Okay, now then go back to the box, and then what we do is we need to draw these. These are very important. These tell us the objectives. And single player mode, they're face up. So I've shuffled them. So I'm going to take the first one, which will be ambient advertising. The second one, which will be social media. And then the third one, it's come up with social media again. So what I'll do is I'll just pull the next card out, which will be broadcast network. There we go, brilliant. So we'll put that back there. Right, then the last thing to do is to lay the first of 4 cards, which will go here. So 1, 2, 3, oh dear, 4. Oh, almost lucked out, almost. Very good indeed. Okay, so now if you ever need to know how the ODS will work, you can look in their ODS priority guide here. I will occasionally refer to it from time to time, but let's begin. I'm going to start, not the ODS, so I'll start with taking my 2 cards here, my 2 blue, and I'll obviously look towards my target goals. So I'll probably go for broadcast news, which makes sense there. Probably know where he'll be going, or they will be going. Anyway, so what he'll do is, the first thing is he'll discard 1 of mine, and obviously take 1 brown. And then along here you need to see which matches, and obviously that's ambient advertising, so there he goes. And then we move this across. Let me do the next turn again. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'll stop. So that was new Corp order. Solo game. To be fair, I think that the multiplayer game and the solo game have a lot of great dynamics. They're quite interesting as an experience. However, I still maintain, like I said in the video, that the problem with the game is that it's not the game where you're playing the board. It's where you're playing yourself and a set of instructions which, though very well defined and very well written, really still left up to, a lot of it's left up to the player to define exactly what they want to do. And so that means that if you play it not in the way, as I was saying, that I play it as if I'm playing, if you play it in a way that you decide to give yourself a little bit of an advantage maybe, then basically what happens is you're going to rule the roost. So as a solo game, I'm afraid to say it's not the best experience I've had with solo games. However, I think as a game which you can play multiple players, it's very good. I like the concept, I like the box work, I think the whole dynamics of playing it, the whole mechanics of playing it are very good. But I do think that it's very limited as a solo experience. I would personally say, if you are going to go ahead and purchase it, play with a group. If you're going to play as a solo game, maybe you want to consider looking elsewhere. That's been New Corp Order. This has been Game Club.